Hello everyone. Let's see the analysis of IBPS RRB Office Assistant Prelim exam held on 20th September 2020, that is today, and slot 1 exclusive analysis. And the analysis which I am going to discuss here is the feedback received from our time students. As we know, duration of the exam 45 minutes, and from the area of numerical ability 40 questions are given, and from the area of reasoning ability 40 questions, total number of questions 80, and there is no section wise time limit. As we know, there is no section wise time limit. Yes, no section wise time limit. Now first we'll discuss in reasoning ability in detailed analysis. Then we'll go ahead with the numerical ability in detailed analysis. Fine. Let's see the analysis of reasoning ability. Now, in reasoning ability, from the area of puzzles, analytical puzzles, 15 questions are given, and from other areas, 25 questions are given. And again, we are proud to say all these 15 puzzles, nothing but 3 sets, are predicted by us, and all these sets were discussed during the puzzles webinar, which was conducted on 7th September by time. In that webinar, we have discussed 20 most expected puzzle sets for RRB PO and RRB clerical prelims. So these 3 sets we discussed during the webinar, similar kind of models. Okay, so in case if you have not watched that video, please do watch. Definitely it will help you in cracking the prelim examination. Remember, dear students, in prelim examination, they are not going to check your knowledge skills. Prelim exam is all about time management. So you have to save your time. To save the time in puzzles, what are all the techniques that you need to follow? What are all the basic structure you have? What are all the different keywords that you will get? All you must know. So all those technical terms and keywords, and what is the basic structures, and what is the ideal approach to solve the questions, everything, tips, strategies are discussed during that webinar. Okay, so in case you have not watched, please watch there. And our YouTube channel is Time for Bank Exams. Now let us discuss what are the puzzles they given. First one, square arrangement. First puzzle is square arrangement, and in square arrangement how many persons are given? 8 persons are given. And it is mentioned very clearly, 8 persons are sitting around a square table in such a way that 4 of them are sitting at the corners, and 4 are sitting at the middle of the sides. And it is also mentioned the persons who are sitting at the corners, are facing away from the center. And one more is, and the persons who are sitting at the middle of the faces are facing towards the centers, and followed by a clues. Again, as predicted by us, the clues are giving in the order. Students are able to easily solve the puzzles because they know that what is the ideal way to solve the puzzles. So the clues are given in the order. And with the initial data, it is leading to 2 possibilities. After reading the 1 or 2 statements, one of the possibility eliminated, the remaining one is a final arrangement, and it is very easy question and a doable question. Now, so these 5 questions, level of difficulty rated easy. And out of these 5 questions, there is a one question is given regarding odd bin out. 4 are center, one is away from the center, that kind of question. And the one more is, which of the following is definitely true? The remaining all are based on their seating positions. Who sits second to the left of so and so? This kind of questions are given, no surprise elements. Okay, so 5 questions are given and all 5 questions are easy and clues are given in the order, and this is a basic structure for that. 8 persons, 4 corner, 4 middle of the faces. 8 persons you need to arrange like this, and the corners are facing away from the center, the persons, and the middle of the faces towards center. That's it. So this is a one basic arrangement is given, and very easy question. All 5 questions are easy, and the ideal time that we can spend for this question is 2 to 3 minutes to solve the puzzle and to answer the given questions. Very easy set. Okay. Now, and even this puzzle we discussed during our webinar. Not only this, almost in all the slots, what are all the different kinds of puzzles they are giving, that we discussed during our webinar. Most expected 20 sets for IBPS PO and IBPS clerical. Similarly, similar kind of webinars we are going to conduct for IBPS PO prelims also. Now this time not only for exclusive puzzles, and from other areas also we are giving most expected sets and questions. Okay, it is starting from 24th onwards. Clues are given in the order. Okay. Now what is the second set given? It is floor arrangement, simple 7 persons, no surprises. Even in our previous slots, they given 3 floors and each floor 2 flats. But here it is no surprises, simple 7 floors arrangement. 7 persons are living in a 7-story building. Ground floor is considered as the first floor. The floor which is immediately above the ground floor is the second floor, and so on. Simple floor arrangement and the direct clues. Direct clues. And the clues, pattern of the clues are in the order, as we know, in the order. With the initial data, again, it is leading to 2 possibilities, and one of the possibilities is eliminated immediately. And the remaining one is the final arrangement. It is about the basic structure for 7 floor arrangement. And clues are given in this way. A is 3 floors above the floor on which B lives. A does not live on the even numbered floor. This kind of clues are given. Again, in the questions also there is no surprise. There is a one question from odd man out. There is a one question which is of which of the following statement is definitely false. When it comes to the odd man out, it is given like 4 are living on odd number floors. 1 is living on even numbered floor. That kind of question is given. And the level of difficulty for this question is easy, and the maximum time that we may spend is 2 to 3 minutes to answer all these 5 questions. So it is all about second set, floor arrangement. Very easy set. Okay, now let's see the third set. And surprise is, there are no such questions from months related and days related. All are related to seating arrangements only. Now the one more set is 2-row arrangement. 2-row arrangement, in each row 5 persons. Now information is given like this. 5 persons, not exactly, but just we are predicting. 5 persons A, B, C, D are sitting in row 1 facing towards north. And next 5 persons P, Q, R, S, T sitting in row 2 facing towards south. In such a way that each person in row 1 faces exactly 1 person in row 2. So this will be our arrangement. 3, 4, 5. So people facing south, people facing north, because they are facing each other. And it is a 2 parallel row arrangement. 5 persons in each row. So this kind of arrangement is given, and 5 persons each is given. And again, clues are given in the order. Clues are in the order, even for this question also. And again, even this question also, initially it is leading to two possibilities. See, remember dear students, generally they are giving with the initial data 1 or 2 or 3 possibilities, but when you go through the remaining clues, easily you will be able to rule out those possibilities. That kind of information they are giving. And remember that if you are going for the next exam, remember clues are they are giving directly. They are giving direct clues. So easily you will be able to crack it. So 2 possibilities, and the ideal time to answer this question is even again 2 to 3 minutes of time. Now again, even in this question also there is a one question of odd man out. Remaining 4 are normal questions only. Okay, direct questions. Who sits second to the left of B? That kind of questions. Okay, and the level of difficulty rated for this set is easy. So ideally, by spending 6 to 8 minutes of time, we'll be able to answer all these 15 questions without any mistakes. 6 to 8 minutes. If your speed is good, 6 minutes is enough. If you are doing a little bit slowly, that is also fine. In 8 minutes, you can solve 15 questions. Remember that pre-war prelims or clerical prelims, easy questions, the time you can spend is 2 to 3. Moderate questions, 3 to 4. Difficult questions you won't get in the prelims, you will get in mains. The time you can spend is 10 to 12 minutes. So how to complete in 2 to 3 minutes? How to complete in 3 to 4 minutes? That comes through the practice. You should be aware of all the keywords. You should be aware of all technical terms. You should know the basic structures. You should know what is the ideal approach to solve that kind of puzzle. So all this we have discussed during this webinar, and also we are going to discuss during our upcoming webinars for IBPS PO prelims. Most expected models that we are going to discuss for IBPS PO prelims. Okay. So in case if you have not watched this video, if you are going for 27th exam, please do watch this video. Okay. So this is all about puzzles. 15 puzzles are given. One is of square arrangement, another one is floor arrangement, 2-row arrangement. All the questions are of easy level of difficulty. All 15 are easy. Now let's go ahead with the other areas what they given. Now from the area of blood relations, 3 questions we'll discuss in detail. From the area of set of words, 5 questions. Syllogisms, 4 questions. Symbols and notations, inequalities, 5 questions. Sequence, letter, digit, symbol, 5 questions. Miscellaneous questions, 3. One is word formation, one is pairs of letters, and one more is coding and decoding. Now, what kind of blood relation set is given? Very simple. Relation between the persons is given. A is the brother of B, B is the sister of C. That kind of information is given. But there is a one last statement is given which is not necessary for that arrangement. So student may be wasting their time there, because they will be picking that statement after getting the family tree diagram. They are thinking that where to place it. Okay, but that is unnecessary data. And the below these 3 questions are given. Those 3 questions are not related with that unnecessary information. Maybe they may be wasting their time over there, because when you see any new statement which is not used, definitely again you will be rechecking your diagram. Have we did any mistake? But there is no such mistake. But that is an extra statement, unnecessary statement. This is the one twist is given in a blood relation. Okay. Now set of words. Set of words means it will be like this. 5 words will be given: ant, a man, a dot, cat, rat. Like this 5 words are given, not exactly. Now below this 5 questions are given. Set of words. What it is? If in each word each vowel is replaced by the next letter and each consonant is replaced by the previous letters, how many words that start with vowel? If each letter is replaced by the next letter, how many words thus form contains at least one vowel? If the letters in the words are arranged in the alphabetical order, how many words starts with a vowel? If the letters are arranged in the alphabetical order and then are replaced by the previous letters and then are arranged in the alphabetical order, which of the following is second from the left hand? This kind of questions that you may expect in set of words. Okay. So this is about all set of words. Set of words and set of numbers are very, very easy questions, and in each slot either you will get set of numbers or set of words. So this is one model. And syllogisms. From the area of deduction syllogisms, you got 4 questions. Out of these 4 questions deductions, 2 questions are 3 statements and 2 conclusions, and 2 questions are 2 statements and 2 conclusions. Now out of these 2 questions, one question is given with only a few and the another question is normal. Again, they used possibility, can be, can never be, this kind of terms, can be, can never be. Now 2 statements, 2 conclusions. Out of these 2 statements, 2 conclusions, there is a one particular statement. Both the statements are with only a few. Both the statements are with only a few. And one more statement is normal. All A's are B's, some B's are C's, that kind of. In all these 4 questions, they used can be and can never be. There is a one question which is leading to either or. Okay. So this is all about deductions, and the level of difficulty for blood relations is easy, and for set of words also it is easy. Deductions, 3 are easy, 1 is moderate. 1 is moderate level of difficulty. 3 are easy, 1 is moderate. This is all about deductions. Now inequalities, very easiest topic in the entire reasoning. Inequalities, they gave 5 questions, and to answer those 5 questions, maximum time it will take is 2 minutes. In 2 minutes you will be able to answer all 5 questions. So this is where we can save your time. So to answer these 5 questions it will take, and 5 are easy. Now all these 5 questions are given with single statement. Even you don't need to combine the statement. Single statement is given followed by 2 conclusions. So if you are thorough with your basics fundamentals, you will be able to answer this kind of questions quickly. Okay, so very easy questions, and from the area of inequalities. Next, there is a one set is given sequence, letter, symbol, digit combination. Letters are given, symbols are given, digits are given, and below this 5 questions are given. Now let me discuss what are those 5 questions. We have information regarding the 4 questions. Let me discuss the 4 questions. In sequence, one question is given. How many symbols are there? Sorry, how many digits are there? Which are immediately followed by symbols. How many digits are there which are immediately followed by symbols? It is a one question. And the second question is given. How many symbols are there? In the above sequence which are immediately preceded by the symbol and immediately followed by the digit. So this is a one state question is given. How many symbols are there immediately preceded by a symbol and immediately followed by a digit? And third question, how many perfect squares are there in the above sequence? Which are immediately followed by a symbol? So this is a one question. How many perfect squares are there in the above sequence which are immediately followed by a symbol? It is a one question. And the fourth question is, if all the even digits are removed, from the above sequence, which of the following digit is, which of the following element is 10th from the left hand? 10th from the left hand. This is a one question is given below this sequence. And the one more question is given in normal question, like which of the following element is 5th to the left of, 7th to the right of, 8th from the left hand. This kind of question is given. But all these 5 questions are very easy questions and doable questions. So level of difficulty rated easy. Now, so we have given 3 miscellaneous questions. See, the time that you can spend for blood relations is 1 to 1.5 minute time. And for set of words, you may spend 2 minutes to complete all the 5 questions, or 2.5 minutes, each question 30 seconds. Deductions or syllogisms, you may able to complete it in 2.5 minutes again. for 4 questions. Inequalities, not more than 2 minutes time. Sequence letter symbol, each question if you take 30 seconds also, maximum 2.5 minutes time you can complete. Miscellaneous, 3 questions, 1.5 minute time. So this is how the time we can spend for this kind of questions. Okay, because the level of difficulty rated easy. So easy questions can be completed in less than 45-30 seconds. Okay. Now, let us discuss what are the exact questions that are given under this miscellaneous concept. One is word formation. We need to form a meaningful word. Okay, let us will discuss what is that meaningful word also. And one more is pairs of letters. How many such pairs of letters are there in the word so and so, which have as many letters between them as they have between them in the English alphabet. And there is a one question is given, coding and decoding. Generally we get coding decoding for 5 marks, but here it is given only one question below this. Now, what are those questions? Word formation, the given word is purchasing. The given word is purchasing. The given word is purchasing, as is what. Okay, so the given word is purchasing, and we have to use the letters second, third, and seventh letter, and ninth letter. We have to use these 4 letters: second, third, seventh, ninth. How many? It is not like how many meaningful words can be formed. Okay, using the letters second, third, seventh, ninth letters from the word purchasing, how many meaningful words can be formed with the word starting with or? This kind of question is given. Okay, so the meaningful word we have to find which is starting with or, from using the letters second, third, seventh, and ninth. So starting with or, the meaningful word that can be formed is runs. Okay, so only one meaningful word can be formed. So the options given are like none, 1, 2, 3, more than 3. So these are the options. Okay, so this is a one question given, meaningful word formation. So one more question is given, pairs of letters, and the word given is perform, and the word given is perform, as is what. The word given is perform. How many such pairs of letters are there in the word perform, which have as many letters between them as they have between them in the English alphabet set? So this is the one in both forward and backward directions. So this is the one question, very easy question and doable question. Now the third question under miscellaneous is coding and decoding. So what type of coding decoding question is given? Okay, in a certain code language, round is coded as, I'm taking randomly codes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and notes is coded as 4, 2, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 4, 2, 6, 7, 8, and also given smell, smell is coded as 8, 0, 7, 9, 9, like this. So not exactly, but the words are same: round, notes, and smell. Now the question given is, what is the code for the word lemon? What is the code for the word lemon? So the logic given here is respective codes. Now if you compare the common elements in these given words, and by observing the corresponding codes, we can say that the letters in the words and the codes are given in the respective positions. What are all the common elements that are available? That means O and O, second and second positions 2 and 2, fourth position, fourth and first position N, that is 4. But not only with O and N, by checking with all letters L and L which are common, I can decide S, S. So we will be able to say that the letters in the words and the codes are given in respective position. So what is the code for the lemon means? L is 9 and E is 7 and the M given is 0 and O 2 and N 4. So this is my answer, 97024. So this is the one kind of question is given in coding and decoding, and all these questions are predicted models and easy models and doable models, and all these are available in our study material also, in time study material. Okay, so and we are again proud to say we have given 5 all India marks for regional rural banks clerical prelims. And all these models are there in those 5 All India marks, including puzzles. Puzzles are already discussed during the webinar. Whatever all the 20 sets we discussed, in every slot we are getting puzzles from those areas only. Okay. Now here you can spend, earlier we told 6 to 8 minutes to complete the 15 questions. Now here again 1.5, 2.5, 4, 6.5, 6.5, 4, 10.5, 13.5. So by spending 13.5 minutes, you will be able to answer all these 25 questions. If your speed is good, in 20 minutes you can answer all 40 questions. Otherwise, it may take 23 or 24 minutes time to complete all 40 questions. But the ideal time that we can spend is 20. So the good score that can be expected is 34 to 38 or 33 to 37. Good attempts. But if your speed is good, you can answer all 40 questions also. So overall level of difficulty of reasoning section is easy. So the overall level of difficulty of reasoning section is easy. Fine. Now let's discuss the analysis of numerical ability. From the area of data interpretation, tabular graph 5 questions, bar graph 5 questions are given. Total number of questions 10. Out of these 10, 7 are easy and direct questions. 3 are bit moderate questions. It means calculation based. Otherwise, all 7 are direct questions. 3 are moderate questions. Little bit calculation is involved. Missing number in the series. Here we have not given wrong number. Just they asked us to find missing number in the series. 5 questions. All 5 questions are easy. Though the numbers are given very big numbers, but the logic is given very simple, easy questions. Okay, individual questions are appeared from ages, time and work, simple interest, time and distance, problems on train, averages, mixtures, allocations, all standard topics. So you got total of 10 questions from the area of miscellaneous, and the level of difficulty rated easy to moderate. Some of the questions are easy and few questions are moderate. Mixture allocations, level of difficulty rated moderate. Mensuration, level of difficulty rated moderate. Okay. Simplification, all 10 simplifications questions are easy questions and doable questions. Even the quadratic equations are also very easy questions and doable questions. Okay, so by spending 20 to 25 minutes time, one will be able to answer 25 to 30 questions easily without any problem, without committing any mistake. If your speed is good, you may reach up to 35 questions also. You may be able to answer up to 35 questions also, but the good number of attempts are around between 25 to 30. Okay, now let me discuss what are the models that are appeared in data interpretation. One is tabular or one is bar graph. What type of tabular graph is given? Okay, so what is given is there are 3 companies. A, B, C, as is table. 3 companies A, B, C, and they are observing the number of working days in the last 4 months. And the months are given as is and mentioned clearly non-leap year, and mentioned very clearly it is non-leap year. Jan, Feb, March and April. And all these values are also given. Now the questions are related to working days and non-working days. Okay, now there is a one question I can say. It is like the number of working days in January is 24 is given. Now there is a one question which is given directly. How many non-working days are there in the month of January? All work companies together. Here it is given number of working days are 23. Here the number of working days are 26. Okay, let's say. Okay, now the question is, it is working days. See, January month consists of 31 days, right? So 24 working days, 23 working days, 26 working days. So for company A, how many non-working days? 7. Company B, 8. Company C, 5. Now sum of all these 3. Just very direct question. Just they asked that how many non-working days are there in the month of January, all companies taken together. So this is a direct question given. And there is a one question is given. What percent? How much more percentage? A and B companies working days together in the two different months, Jan and March. Okay, comparing to the C, Jan and March, how much percentage it is more? A and B working days together for the month of Jan and March is how much more percentage than C, company C, Jan and March together. This kind of question is given. Okay, and one more is given, average based, related to non-working days of all the companies. Non-working days of all the companies in all the months. They given one average based questions, and remaining two questions are also one direct question. One is how much percentage more or less. This kind of question, and very easy question, doable question. In this one, 4 questions are rated easy, 1 question is rated moderate. There you have to do bit calculation, or 4 questions are easy questions and direct questions. Even it won't take more than 45 seconds time to complete from the area of tabular graph. Fine. Now let me discuss another one, bar graph. So what kind of bar graph is given means x-axis, y-axis, and here it is given company A, company B, company C, company D, and company E. So there are 5 companies A, B, C, D, and E, and here on y-axis they given some values, 100, not exactly, but I am giving a rough values, but the story is same, 300, 400. No, that's it. Number of people working in a company, number of people working in a company, number of people working in a company, it is given like this, number of people working in a company, number of people working in a company, up to 400 is given, up to 500 is given, number of people working in a company, like this kind of bar is given. Now the questions given below this, what kind of questions given below this? Very simple, very simple. One is average question, but when they are going to ask average question, even before that it is mentioned, and number of people working in the company, but also in each company, I mean in questions, in given questions it is given, if in each company there are 20% of people are male, 20% population is male, or 20% of working people are female in each company. Okay, now they are asking for average of all male people in all the 5 companies. So these are one kind of question is given. Okay, and it is mentioned here, it is not mentioned, but each question it is mentioned, 20% are female people in company A, 30% are female people in company B, then what is the average of all the companies together? So these are one kind of question is given. And the one more is in company A, if 30% of the people are male, if 30% of the people are male, how much, I mean how many people working in company A are female? So these are one question, direct question. It is given like, let's say there are 240 people. There are 240 people are working in company A, and it is given 30% are male. 30% are male, which is nothing but 72. So remaining all are female. Now this is a question we need to identify. How many are female people? Okay. And also there are few questions which are of percentage based. There are few questions which are of percentage based, like this. Now in how many, I mean what percentage of females is more than, I mean what percentage of female are working in company A is more than the number of people, I mean the number of female people working in company B. So this kind of questions, A and B together is how much more than B and C together with respect to male people? What is the ratio of number of male people to female people working in all the companies? This kind of questions are asked in this bar graph. Out of this, 3 questions are easy, 2 questions are rated or moderate. So let's say 7 questions are easy, 3 questions are moderate, and the 7 questions are direct questions. All these 7 questions are direct questions, but only in 3 questions little bit of calculation involved, where there is more percentage, less percentage kind of questions. Okay, missing numbers we'll discuss next. Individual questions, all these questions are easy to moderate level of difficulty questions. Simplification questions are also easy questions. There are few questions on cube root, asking cube root, and there are few questions are asking square root. Very easy questions. Even the quadratic comparisons also direct questions, very easy questions. And if you know the shortcuts, you will be able to complete in 2 minutes all these 5 questions. Okay. Now, let me discuss missing number series which was given in the exam. Okay. Now, numerical ability, good number of attempts 24 to 28 by spending 20 to 25 minutes of time. If your if your speed is good, you can answer up to 35 also, but it is the ideal score. Reasoning ability 33 to 37 by spending 20 to 25 minutes of time. Okay, if your score is good, in 20 minutes also you can answer all 40 questions. So overall 57 to 65 are good attempts in this slot. Okay, so what kind of number series questions are given? See, we have not received exactly what is the numbers, but we have received the logics and next number in the series. Okay, there is a one question given, logic. Let's say I will take one number so that we can understand. Let me take one number 20. So next number is given like 38, and the next number is given 51, and the next number is given 75, and the next number is given 102. So this is a one question, let's say. Okay, logic is same. So the given numbers are increasing slowly, increasing gradually, or increasing rapidly? Increasing gradually, because the numbers are very close to each other. If the numbers are close to each other, increasing gradually. If the numbers are increasing, one number to another number, there is a big jump. Numbers are increasing rapidly. Increasing gradually, we'll check for difference logic. Increasing rapidly, we'll check for product logic, right? Now here increasing gradually, so difference logic. So this is the exact logic given. Difference is 18, and I'm sorry, we have taken wrongly. It is 49. It is 49, not 51. It is 49, and it is 73, and it is 100. Okay. Now here to here the difference is, I'm sorry, it is not even 49, also 59. 59, 83, 110. Okay. So 38, 59, the difference is 21. 59, 83 difference is 24, and 83, 110 difference is 27. So multiples of 6. 6 3s are, 6 4s are, 3 6s are, 3 7s are, multiples of 3. 3 8s are, 3 9s are, next will be 3 10s are difference, and the number should be taken 30. 10 plus 30 is 130. So this is a one logic. Either you can do here, you can take multiples of 3 or difference of difference. Plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. This kind of question is given. One question. Okay. So the one more question given is logic. Let's say one number 5. Next number is given 6. And next number is given 10. And the next number is given 19. And the next number is given 35. And the next number is given 60. And asking to find the next number. This is a one question given. So difference is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. So difference is squares of consecutive natural numbers. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, and 5 square. Squares of consecutive natural numbers after 5 natural number is 6, and the logic is 6 square, 36, 60 plus 36, 96. So this is a one exact logic is given. And the one more question, here the question is also correct. That is, the given number is 1 lakh, and the logic given is divided by 5. 1 lakh divided by 5 is how much? 20,000. Next is also given divided by 5. It is 4,000. And again given divided by 5, which is 800. Again given divided by 5, 160. Again divided by 5 is given 32. Now the next is a question mark. So this is a one logic. And the logic given is divided by 5. Here in these two cases the numbers are increasing. But in this case the numbers are decreasing. Increasing gradually difference. Increasing rapidly product. So decreasing gradually will check difference, but decreasing rapidly will check for divided by logic. So these are the 3 questions we have received. As and when we receive the updates, we'll be posting in our YouTube page. So please kindly watch our YouTube channel, Time for Bank Exams. Okay. So overall good number of attempts 57 to 65. Reasoning is a very easy section. Quant is rated easy to moderate. Easy to moderate. There are few questions which are of calculation based. Easy to moderate, but 35 questions can be attempted. Okay. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining the session.